getting this thing. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Brand new video for y'all, man. Today, I'm telling you why your attention is her currency. You feel me? Before I get into it, though, make sure you hit that notification button so you can get my videos. Check out my other channel, Wolf and Pooch. And yeah, appreciate the support. Let's get into it. So, as a man, right? I'm sure we all know this. Women love attention, right? And men, we tend to love sex. Women do too, right? Just like some men love attention, but for the most part, the majority, women, it's like a power struggle, right? Women want attention, dudes want sex. So sometimes a woman will hold out on sex to get more attention from a guy, right? And just like sometimes a guy will pull his attention away if a woman ain't, fulfilling his sexual needs. That's just how it go. So I want you to picture this as men. If attention is currency, right? Now picture yourself giving a woman too much attention and she hasn't earned it at all, right? She's not working for it. She's not reciprocating. You're doing everything. You're just giving attention. Now I want you to think about you giving somebody money, right? Imagine you giving somebody money. You just give them money. Mind you, they haven't worked for it. They haven't done anything to earn it, right? They don't deserve it, but yeah, you just giving them money. Now, what you think gonna happen? You think they're gonna appreciate you more or less? Probably less, right? Because you're just giving them everything they want without getting nothing in return, so they don't have to do nothing. Well, that's the same with a woman when you give your attention away too much, okay? Especially if she's not reciprocating. You see, if a girl's interested in you, okay, that's different. If she's giving you attention, she's being around you, adding value to you, then yeah, you return the favor, you give her that attention. But if she's barely doing nothing, if she starts to take you for granted, because a lot of times dudes would give a woman compliments, you'll give her gifts, you'll do all these things for her, and then she realized, like, damn, I don't really have to do nothing. He's just giving it to me for free. And you can't give away attention for free, because then they just gonna take you for granted and look down on you, right? And the attraction level dwindles. You see, believe it or not, women like to earn your attention and work for it, right? Because then it'll mean more. And that's part of the reason why mysterious guys tend to be attractive to women, and guys that act kind of nonchalant as well. It's because they're doing their own thing. They're not worrying about the girl. They're not worrying about making her laugh, making her do all this other stuff. No. Now she comes around. But they're not going out their way to try to make her day. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be slow to give out your attention. Be slow. I'm telling you. It'll mean more. And this is why a lot of times when you pull your attention away from a woman, and this only works if she's interested in you, right? If she feels some type of way. It's the only way this gonna work. But if a woman is interested in you on some type of level, she's used to you giving her that attention, that validation, right? That security. Now, if you pull that back when she's not acting right, when she's starting to be disrespectful, when she's starting to take you for granted, when she's starting to not text as much as she used to, when she started to not call as much as she used to, when she's flaking, canceling plans, you pull that attention back and watch her come looking for that attention again. Now, this is only if a girl don't like you, you put your attention back, it don't mean nothing, right? It's like, okay, you did her a favor. She didn't like you. But if she likes you and you do it, she's going to come back looking for that attention, right? And usually when she comes back, she's going to be better, right? She's going to improve. And if she doesn't, then, hey, you take your attention away again, Simple as that. And some dudes might be like, oh, this manipulative. It's really not, bruh. It's really not. See, your attention, wherever you give your attention, that's where you give your energy to, right? So that's how dudes are ending up drained, ending up depressed, stressed, is because they're giving all their energy to a person who doesn't appreciate it. She's not reciprocating, so she's not giving you back any energy. She's just taking your energy, right? So you end up drained. You end up lost. You end up confused, right? And so that's where dudes got to get better, because you got to protect your energy, right? You protect your energy, you protect your peace of mind. And that's very important. See, when you just give away your attention, I mean, you give away your energy for free. And then now you're not stable up here. Now you don't have a peace of mind. Now you worrying about, oh, why she acting like that? I do everything for her. Why she treating me like that? Right? You start worrying about things like that. But if you focus on you, that's when they tend to as well. You feel me? So it's like, again, just look at your attention, because it's currency. Look at it as money, right? Look at it as money. You're not going to pay somebody unless it's family. You helping them out, But usually, you're not going to just pay somebody money if they haven't did a service for you. They haven't added no value to your life in some way. You're not just going to give somebody free money. So it's the same with attention. If she's not reciprocating, if she's not making your life easier, then you got to stop giving that attention away. Okay? Give your attention to the women who appreciate it, to the woman that likes you genuinely, because a lot of women would just use you for that attention. It's like a dopamine hit, especially if you're an attractive guy, especially if you're a guy that's seen with some type of value, especially if you're a guy that they know other women would love to have your attention. So if you're just giving it to the wrong one, she's going to use you for it, and it's going to boost her ego. She's going to feel validated. She's going to feel secure, because the woman that uses you for your attention is insecure, obviously, right? She needs that to feed her ego. It's like she's sucking your energy. You're feeding her. But when you remove that, sometimes, hey, she may get mad, right? May make her feel some type of way, the insecure ones. But if she really liked you, she'll realize, okay, never mind, let me see what's popping. Let me stop, let me get back on my square. Let me do what I'm supposed to do as a woman, right? That's usually what the right woman would think. If she likes you, if she doesn't, she's not going to think none of that. None of this doesn't even matter, okay? This is only if she has some type of interest in you. If she's feeling you some type of way, if you guys have some connection, y'all been talking or dating for a while, this is the only time this gonna work. So I don't want dudes thinking, oh, you haven't even spoken to a girl, you haven't even said hi to her. I'm gonna ignore her. I'm gonna take my attention away. Maybe she'll notice me. Nah, she don't like you, bro. She already don't notice you. So you're just gonna be a ghost. So don't get this confused, guys. But yeah, your attention is currency. Be careful who you give it to. Only give it to people who appreciate it and deserve it, And not just for women. This could be family, friends, Don't just be the one that's always giving, and they taking. Because you're going to end up drained, you're going to end up empty. Alright? If you made it this far, I want you to type attention is currency down below in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, some feedback. Like, comment, subscribe if I helped you out on anything. You feel me? And until the next video, is it?